Hello everybody. Welcome back to another one of our live videos. This is lunchtime desk stretching. So welcome again. If you guys were here last week, we're going to do about the same kind of routine. We may just add a few more. But again, this week I'll just give you guys a bit of a heads up for what's to come for you guys. So again, we have this class here. We have Tuesday and Thursday a boot camp. So our Tuesday, that's tomorrow. Our Tuesday class is going to be in person at 11:30 a.m. We're going to be running a boot camp for you guys. And then we have another Instagram live on Wednesday that's going to be legs and core. Okay? And then again, Thursday, we're going to be doing another boot camp. So come on in. That one's going to be in the evening, 5:30. And we will give you guys some good workouts to get started with, okay? So my name is Sofia, and I am one of the personal trainers here at the AWC. We're located at Centennial College Progress Campus, and our hours are from 7 to 7:30 p.m., 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. All right, so the gym is getting nice and busy, so it's very happy to see. If you guys are here today joining me, thank you so much. We're going to be getting right into it. So for our lunchtime desk stretching, this is going to be perfect for anybody who is sitting at a desk all day doing their work. If you're not and you just want to join in, feel free to do so. All of our stretches are going to be from the comfort of our own chair. You can go on the sofa, you can do whatever. We're going to get some stretching in today. So we will get right into it. We're going to start from head to toe. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start with some neck rolls. You can go all the way around. Go nice and slow. We're going to do about 5 to 10 one way. And then 5 to 10 the other way. Hopefully everybody's had a good start to their week. It's Monday. Okay, let's do about one more. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to reset to center and go the other way. Good. Go nice and slow. That's 3. Good, we'll do one last one. Awesome, back to neutral. Great, now that we have warmed up our neck a little bit, we're going to go in and hold a position, all right? So I'm going to bring my right ear to my right shoulder. I'm actually going to sit at the top of my chair here. Okay, so right ear to my right shoulder. You're not bringing your shoulder to your ear, you're bringing your ear to your shoulder, okay? If you want a bit of a deeper stretch, the side that your neck is turning, or you're turning away, we're going to grab that hand and put it right behind our back. Really open up that neck right in here. And we're just going to hold, okay? Good. Make sure we're breathing right into that stretch. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. And if you're feeling any pain during these exercises or these stretches here, then you can just go ahead and pull back or stop this stretch completely if it's causing too much pain. We only want to feel a nice stretch. You should not be feeling any pain, okay, guys? Good. We'll go back to neutral. Okay. And again, I'm going to go into a deeper stretch. So I'm going to put that hand behind my back here. And I'm going to bring my left ear to my left shoulder. Good. And again, we're making sure we're taking deep breaths to really relax that body. Good job. Keep holding. Good. Alrighty, and back to neutral. Perfect. All right, we're going to stretch the back of our neck now. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to bring my chin down to my chest. Okay, and I'm just going to hold it there. And if you do want a deeper stretch for this position here, I'll turn to the side so you guys can see without banging all the remotes and phones. I'm gonna place my hands on top of my head, and just using the weight of my hands, I'm gonna be holding onto my head, bringing it a little bit further down like so, and we're just gonna hold it. Again, guys, with every position that we're holding today, I want you guys to take a nice deep breath in, and hold, or an exhale, and then hold. Good job. Awesome. Alrighty, we're gonna take it back to neutral. Okay, I'm gonna be facing you guys now. Our next one, we're gonna be doing our hands. So I know a lot of you guys are probably at your desk typing all day, and you don't really have time to take a break. So if you guys are watching today, or if you wanna watch later on the YouTube, make sure we're stretching out our forearms here because those are gonna be nice and tight, all right? So I'm gonna have my palms facing forward. We're gonna do one arm at a time, okay? So I'm gonna grab one hand, and I'm just gonna grab the top of my fingers here, and with my palm straight up, okay, my hands are facing up at the ceiling, I'm just gonna be pulling back until I feel a nice stretch, okay? And you're just gonna hold that position here. Okay, if you are feeling any pain, any discomfort in the wrist, you can pull back a little bit. If it's still causing you pain, then just take a break from this stretch and we'll go on to the next one. Hopefully you can do that one. All right, so we're gonna continue to hold that. Good. And slowly release. Okay, and we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other hand. So fingers pointed up at the ceiling. We're gonna grab our fingers and pull. Okay, really stretch that arm out. And hold. Good job. So if you guys have more time at home, typically we should be holding our stretches for about 30 to 60 seconds, okay, or as long as you need to feel that stretch, all right? So I'm gonna slowly bring it back to neutral, and because we did this way, we're gonna be having our hands facing down now, and this is gonna be a nice stretch for you guys typing all day, okay? So same thing, it's the same concept. You are going to pull your fingers all the way down, all right? And again, if you're feeling any discomfort in the wrist, any pain, then just pull back a little bit. Still pain, then just take a break from these stretches here and join us on the next one. All right, keep breathing into that stretch. Good job, guys. Good, and we're gonna slowly release. We're gonna do the same thing on the other hand. So hands facing down at the ground, and we're gonna grab our fingers and pull. I guess this looks a little funny in the camera. I'm very flexible in my wrist. Maybe you guys are too. There we go. Keep breathing into that stretch. We really want to calm our bodies down to get a deep stretch. Good. Awesome. Ready. We're going to go right back to neutral. We can shake it out. I'll come back facing you guys. Alrighty, so I'm going to sit right back into my chair because a lot of times, those of you who are working from home or working at a desk in your office, a lot of times, unless you have great posture, a lot of times we're kind of sunken in like this, our shoulders are rounded, and we're nice and tight in the front. So what we want to do is we want to open our chest up, okay, and really stretch out the pecs here, because that's definitely where we're going to be holding lots of tension, lots of tightness, okay? So I'm going to turn over to the side so you guys can see with my palms facing up at the ceiling, and my butt and hips back in the chair. I'm gonna be reaching back and down. Okay, and we're just gonna hold it. Make sure you're breathing into this stretch. Nice deep breaths. Good. Keep holding it. Awesome. Good. Give me one last deep breath. Good. And we're going to repeat that, but before we do that, we're going to get into a position. So your feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, I'm going to sit at the edge of my seat here, and I'm going to be reaching down to the floor. So you should feel a nice stretch right in the hips and maybe even the low back there. I'm just going to hold it. If you want a deeper stretch, then you can go ahead and reach behind your feet here. Okay, and again, guys, we're just going to be breathing into these stretches. Okay, really relaxing the body. If you want to kind of slowly wiggle around to get different angles of that stretch, feel free to do so. This is definitely a great hip opener right now. And we're just going to keep holding. Good. Deep breaths. Awesome. We're going to slowly come back to neutral. And we're going to repeat that one more time, okay? Both the chest opener and the hip opener, all right? So again, with our palms facing up at the ceiling, I'm going to turn to the side. With our palms facing up at the ceiling, really big stretch up. Okay, arms are going to be back and down. Good, deep breath. Good, we're back to neutral. Spread the feet a little bit, and we're gonna go all the way down to the ground. Sorry. All the way down to the ground. And again, if you want that deeper stretch, you're gonna reach right behind your feet. Good, we're just gonna sit there, hold, make sure those deep breaths are going. Good job. We're going to go right back to neutral. Awesome. And again, like I was saying, a lot of times when we are at the desk all day or when we are seated all day, a lot of times the front of our body is going to be holding a lot of tension. So nice and tight, our chest, our hip flexors, all of that. So what we're going to stretch next is our hip flexors, okay? So I'm going to be sitting right at the edge of my seat. If we look this way, just one leg is going to be on, okay? So right now I'm sitting on the right side of my body. Okay, and what I'm going to do from here, we'll turn over. This is a really fun chair, by the way. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Okay, so what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to bring my left foot back. We're going to go into a nice deep lunge, okay? So we're going to hold it here. And if you are not feeling a stretch, if it's not deep enough for you, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be leaning back, keeping your back nice and straight, or just leaning back, okay? And if still you're not feeling a stretch here, what I want you to do is with the same arm, or with the same arm, the side that your leg is back, you're going to be taking that same arm, and you're going to be reaching up high to the sky, okay? So we're going to take that stretch, reach it up high to the sky, and we're going to hold, taking deep, deep breaths. Good job. Good. Hopefully you guys are feeling it right in the hips here, the front of the hips. A lot of times those are going to be really, really tight. Good. All right, we're going to go back to neutral. And we're going to repeat this 2 times, or one more time after this. Okay, but first we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So I'm going to sit all my weight onto my left side this time. Okay, and I'm going to take my right foot, bring it all the way back into a deep lunge. Let's see, what's a good angle? There it is. Okay, ready? So into a deep, deep lunge. I'm going to hold on to my chair, get a deeper stretch, raising my arm, and we're going to hold, taking deep, deep breaths, guys. Good job. Good. Awesome. We'll do one more deep breath. And back to neutral. Good job, guys. We're going to do it on the other side one more time. And the same thing. All right, so on the edge of my chair, with all my weight on the right side, I'm going to bring that left leg back. Okay, get into that deep lunge. If you're not feeling it from here, lean back. If still, raise your arm. Okay, think about pulling your arm and your foot away from each other. Okay? Deep breaths in and out. Good job, guys. Alrighty, back to neutral. We're gonna switch one last time. Alright, my left side on the chair. Alright, right side. Pulling it all the way back. Arm up. And hold. Good job, guys. We'll do one last deep breath. Awesome. We'll go right back to neutral. Alrighty. The next stretch that we are going to do is going to be for our bums. Okay, so instead of sitting all the way back on my chair, I'm going to sit at the edge like we've been doing. Okay, I'm going to cross one leg over the other. But my ankle's going to be right at my knee on the other foot, or the other leg, sorry. Okay, so it's going to be right here. Okay, and with this, all we're going to be doing is leaning forwards. Think about pressing your knee and your ankle into the ground. Okay, so we're just going to be leaning forwards or until you feel a stretch. If you feel a stretch right here, perfect, hold it there, okay? If not, we're going to be leaning forwards and go until you feel a nice stretch. You should not be feeling any pain, okay? I'm gonna turn over to this side and show you. My back is gonna be nice and straight. That's as far as I can go for today. All right, and if that's the same for you, then that's all right. Okay, so again, we're just gonna relax our body, take nice deep breaths in and out. Good. Let's do one more breath in. Good, we'll go back to neutral, slowly getting back into that starting position. And again, we're going to be doing the exact same thing on the other on the other leg, all right? So cross it over. Think about pressing your ankle and your knee down to the floor. All right. And we're just going to lean forward slowly. And again, that's as far as I can go for today. If you can go all the way down, if you have that flexibility, go for it. All right. But if not, that is all right. We're just going to hold it here, making sure that we're taking deep breaths in. I know I've said that a lot this class, but it's really going to help relax our body so that we can hold a deeper stretch, okay? Good. Awesome, guys. Give me about one more, okay? One more deep breath. Great job. We're going to go back to neutral. And we only have one more stretch left, guys, okay? So I'm going to be sitting again, same position right at the edge of my seat. We're going to be stretching our calf muscles right in here, okay? So I'm going to take my foot, straighten my knee, all right? And all I'm going to be doing is leaning forwards, okay? With my toes pointing up at the ceiling. That's a very important piece, okay? So toes pointed up at the ceiling. And all I'm doing is leaning forward, just like we did with that glute stretch, all right? And right now, for today, that's as far as I can go. I'm feeling a nice stretch. And if it's the same for you, perfect. If not, go all the way until you feel a nice stretch there without any pain, all right? Good. Remember those deep breaths. Good job, guys. Give me one more deep breath. Perfect. We're going to go back to neutral. You can bring your foot nice and close. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other leg. So toes pointed up at the ceiling. You're leaning forwards until you feel that stretch. All right, this is as far as I can go for today. And remember, another important piece, you guys shouldn't be rounding like this. Okay, keeping our back nice and straight, nice and neutral. You're just going to be bending at the hips here. All right, that's as far as I can go for today. Remember those deep breaths. Good, give me one last big breath. Awesome, we can shake it out. We're all done for today, guys. Hopefully, these stretches helped you out a little bit. Maybe to get a good break from your desk. Step away from the desk with your rolly chair, which is pretty fun. So yeah, this class is gonna be running every Monday at 11:30 a.m. Hopefully you guys can take a 30-minute break from your desk, from your workspace, and come and join me for some stretches. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And remember, we do have our boot camps. One is going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. The other is going to be Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. And then we have another live on Wednesday, and that's going to be legs and core. So come and join us. We love to see new faces. So yeah, that's about it for today, guys. Thanks again for joining. And I will see you hopefully this week. Bye.